Hello everyone, Leslie Cornwell, Midwifery Business Consultation. I get asked often about the barriers for starting a private practice, some of the things that people think about as midwives, the time, the money, the business training, where their family life is at this point. All these things really take a toll on midwives and taking that jump into starting their own private practice. So I want to get past a lot of those myths. I want to encourage midwives, birth workers, advanced practice nurses to really consider private practice, to really consider some business venture with your skill set, your niche. It doesn't have to be the traditional midwifery or birth worker career path that you pick with your business. It could be consultation services, it could be education. There's a lot of great potential side hustles out there for birth workers and people that have this amazing skill to support moms and babies. So some of those things I want to talk about is that time. People will say to me, I'm just too busy. I don't have time to make a business plan, to dig into it. I'm just going to keep working my job. Kids have baseball, kids have life going on. There's just too much going on. And I just challenge people. It's similar to if you want to lose weight or you want to do something different in life. We have habits, we have routines, and it's about that mental shift of instead of saying we don't have time, I just don't want to make this a priority in my life right now. And that's okay. It's not a bad thing, but you put yourself in a mental block if you say, I don't have time. There's always time. You're always making choices every day. What's important? Are you going to get up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to exercise before going to work? Or are you just going to go to work? Are you going to, after you get the kids to bed, are you going to work on your business plan? Or are you going to just watch that show or play on your phone? We are always making choices of what's important in our life. We may not realize it. We may be on autopilot of the choices we make. But if you want to start a business, prioritize things, make a schedule, make a routine, be as productive as you can in each day. I'm not saying you're going to be able to quit your job tomorrow and start your business plan and have the money and the support you need. Most people that start businesses, they do it part-time on the side, planning for a year and a half on top of life, hobbies, work, everything else going on because it's important to them. They know they want to start this business and this passion is there. So whenever somebody says to me, I don't have enough time, I always want to politely think of them saying, I'm not making this the time priority in my life right now. The other myth is, well, I have a young family. I can't be on call 24/7. I can't start a business. They need me. And that's okay. Business workers do work hard. It does take an initial investment. But I like to challenge people to say, I have more time with my kids. I have flexibility of when I can be with my kids because I'm a business owner versus I can only take vacation when the job tells me to do that. I'm working the hours that are required of me, especially as midwives. We know being salaried, you're usually working more than 40 hours a week. If you're working at your own business, you know you're making money for the time you're committing and you get to make that time. So I structure my work schedule, my priorities, projects I'm going to be working on around my life, around my family. So I tend to and also makes a difference, your support system. If you're a single mom, it's a lot harder to start a business. You have to have a good support system to help with your young kids. It's not impossible, but I challenge people those first couple of years when you can get past the initial planning, investment, and working and getting that branding going. Owning a business is great for families on so many levels. You don't have to be on call 24/7. You can choose to do that. As midwives, we make the assumption that, well, I'm starting my own home birth practice, I have to be on call 24/7. I'm starting my own birth center. You can hire a team. You can set up your business plan, and that's part of what we do at Midwifery Business Consultation is help figure out what you want out of your business short-term and long-term. What's really important to you? Because if you are saying, well, I want to start this because I have to do it this way because of XYZ, the money, the current perception of what's needed versus what you want out of your business, it's not going to sustain you short-term and long-term because you're going to get burnout. You're not going to have that passion. I want to find out with the business plan, what do you want out of your business? Do you not want to be on call at all? So then you've got to make the numbers for your private practice if you're going to offer birth services to have enough midwifery staff, have a budget that supports it so that they can be on call for you. And you'll be administration, you'll do GYN services. You can do whatever you want at your business. And if you want to offer certain services within your business, you hire out. So it's either those things, you're the expert or you hire the experts. Some of the other myths that I hear of, I don't have any money. So many times I hear that because of the assumption that you have to use your own money to start a private practice. Many midwives do it that way, and that's okay. I say that's a hard way to do it because you have to invest your own time to build that investment capital to start your own private practice versus you have your business plan. It shows it's profitable. There's a demand in the area. I challenge you to go to a bank. I challenge you to go to investors in the area. I challenge you to go to your family, your past clients, your community, get donations, do fundraisers, do proposals, business proposals of how you can borrow money from your friends and family to invest into your practice. You could choose to do an S corporation where now you have stocks that you can sell. It's a little more complicated to set up. It costs a little bit more initially, but you can now have a business that's selling stocks to people that want to benefit from your profits of your practice long term. So there's a lot of ways to get that funding capital, and it doesn't have to be your own. So when people say I don't have money, it's either they're not thinking outside the box and don't realize they have the funds they can do that, or that's part of those priorities of excuses being used to say, well, I really don't have time right now in my life. I don't have the money. Well, we can help you. We can help you find investors in your area. We can help to put together a sound business plan so that you can present the profit margins, the short-term, long-term strategies that your practice will have so that you can get the funding to start your dream practice sooner than you think. Look forward to seeing you at more videos. Thank you.